All right. Hello, everybody. Okay, so this is the section now. I'm just going to do reviews of album covers I have done. Excuse me about that. So this is my second one, and this is my buddy Tanner from madrost. He hit me up and said, hey, you should do one for Essence of Time Matches No Flesh. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. You know, it's always good to have friends to push you to keep doing stuff that you should be doing anyways. So, a little bit of history how I kind of ran into this band. I was doing live art at Building Temples from Death Fest a few years back, and this band was the first one to open up, and they crushed. I mean, these guys are amazing live, and it was cool because they weren't like a typical like brutal death metal band or a slam death metal band, which is nothing wrong with that style, but that's what I was kind of expecting to hear at that festival, because most of these festivals kind of have like the same style of music, you know, which is fine, but, you know, after 3 days of it, you're like, all of it kind of blends in. So these guys are more of like a thrashy death metal band, just great live. It was super fun, a lot of energy. So immediately became fans of these guys after they got off stage and talking with Tanner, and then we realized that we're both from California. He's, you know, it was in the OC area, and we just hit it off. And over the years, Tanner does he does a talk show, or not a talk show, but like a radio show, Metalfornia. I think it's pronouncing it right, probably not, probably thrashing it all out. And also he does Poppet's Corner, which he does. He goes around and interviews all these amazing people in the metal scene. So I've been friends and fans of this guy for a very, very long time, and I had the privilege and a wonderful opportunity to actually work with him. And, which is also very rare. They pretty much let me do whatever I wanted, which is, as an artist, it's one of the greatest gifts I could ever get. So it's kind of gave me the parameters, what they wanted. And so what I designed was almost like a giant tomb, you know, of the world. And so each little tombstone is a person, because that's kind of sadly, it's what we're all going to end up being, is worm food and dirt. So that's kind of like, and then also if you didn't have the logo on there, there's one of the main, all these people-ish, you know, all the tombs kind of roll up into one large monolith, and then the vision kind of goes out into space. And so what the red represents is the flesh. And also the beauty about this is it's double paneled. Oh man, so much fun. So to get to do it, and they signed it for me, my boys. Love these guys. And end up being like my buddy Nick from Gutsaw and Sacrificial Slaughter is also in this. He also did the layout. And buddy Mark. So it's just an all-star cast of my friends in this band. And so yeah, it's a double panel. And my first covers actually has always been double panel. Look at that. It's like so big it can't even fit it in the screen. That's wonderful. So yeah, so it's like the extra bonus. So if somebody actually physically buys the CD, you know, you get all this extra art, man. It's the beauty of it. So yeah, so it's they're all facing this monolith. And another really cool fun fact is that they use the title that I used for the artwork. So every time I do a piece of artwork for somebody, I always kind of title it myself, because you know, why not? I'm the artist. I can, right? So yeah, so this is the first time ever they ever used my title for their title of the album, which that was really, really neat. And also, I guess you can see it. There's speaking of time, there's a little hourglass there. So yeah, it's a great band, great California band. If no one's ever heard of them, definitely check them out. They're like a thrashy death-ish, just a cool metal band. How's that? So check them out. I put a link underneath their Bandcamp. And once again, they're all wonderful, cool human beings. So go out and support them. And if you get to have a chance to see them live, do it. It's worth it. So thanks, guys. So is madrost. This is my little interview. And thanks again.